Good morning. Welcome back to the vlog. I'm Kayla, Ben's behind the camera, and we are in Queenstown, New Zealand. Today is a really exciting day. We are taking we're taking a plane to Milford Sound, doing a 2-hour cruise, and then taking that same plane back to Queenstown. So it's a little cloudy right now. I'm really hoping some of this burns off and we get some really good views of the mountains. But either way, it should be a really good experience, and I'm excited. We're going to be picked up here in a couple minutes, so we're just waiting for our pickup.
Once we were picked up, we started one of the most memorable travel experiences we've had to date. After arriving, we were weighed and shown to the plane where we did a debriefing and were assigned seats. Once boarded, we quickly made our way to the sky where the true magic began. Flying through the Remarkables was a feeling like no other. It felt like we were at the edge of the world with how remote and uninhabited it was. There were just mountains and ocean as far as the eye could see. So sit back and enjoy the views that absolutely blew our minds.
Alrighty, so we have made it to the ferry terminal. The flight was absolutely incredible. If you have the means to do it, you should definitely do it. It's definitely a privilege to be able to fly through the mountains like that. The views were absolutely incredible, so I cannot recommend that enough. It definitely saves a lot of time too, because we were also told that the motor coaches that go here, they take approximately 2 to 3 hours to get here, so that's pretty rough. Our flight was about 30 minutes, so really quick flight, easy to make it over. But now we're gonna go get on our boat here. They got free coffee and tea, so Kayla is definitely gonna enjoy that. Wow, this is nice. Do you want to find seats upstairs? You want to...
Yeah, let's go see upstairs.
Okay. Let's follow everybody else then. That smells phenomenal, bro. I'm so hungry.
Kia ora, good morning and welcome on board the Gem for your cruise around Pio Tahi today. Just for a quick safety briefing, in an unlikely event of any emergency, you will hear 7 short blasts on the ship's horn followed by 1 long blast.
Or tree slide.
This is beautiful.
Now there is no topsoil on this high
Very, very pretty.
cliffs.
All right, so the flight was super, super cool. Honestly, it's outstanding. I can't say enough good things about it. The amount of pictures I have is ludicrous and will take me forever to go through. Now we're on the cruise, and it's like a 1 hour and 45-minute cruise. It is just absolutely stunning so far. It's chilly, but it's sunny, so it's nice. And the views are just outstanding. I'm hoping that you guys are enjoying these views as much as we are. It's really hard to capture even close to how cool it is in camera. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the views.
You better drink that quickly.
In front, that is Copper Point, locally known as Windy Point. It is 500 meters across to the right into Seal Rock. Now the wind speed triples through as it funnels through this narrow gap.
This cruise is really great so far. It's so scenic. We almost saw penguins. There is a chance of us seeing penguins, dolphins, seals. Apparently it's like one of the rarest penguins in the world. They come here for 4 months out of the year to nest. So that's pretty cool. And now we're gonna eat some lunch because we're a little hungry, and I brought some ham and butter sandwiches. It's just we made them out of the apartment, so we're gonna eat those for lunch. It's like bread.
Now guys, we just
Good sandwich.
Going into view second time from the left.
I think the captain's trolling us. He said the only waterfall that doubles in height twice a day in the world. I think he's trolling us.
It's gonna be
Look at that, guys.
I told you.
Don't look up.
Look at it.
Look down. The smallest waterfall here in Milford, over to the left. Standing at 1 meter at high tide and 2 meters at low tide. Doubles in height twice a day.
I don't see it.
It's literally down here on the thing.
Oh my gosh.
And that waterfall is called the Disappointment Fall. Now, might not be the best time to tell you guys this is actually my first time ever driving a boat.
After getting off the cruise, we made our way back to the plane 4-hour return flight to Queenstown. We did sit in different spots, and Ben even got to sit in the co-pilot seat, which was really exciting. Flying through these mountains is just as exciting the second time. We saw high alpine lakes, clouds rolling over the peaks, and just views that will stay in our minds forever.
All right.
So that was so much fun. We just got dropped back off towards our hotel. It's like 2 in the afternoon. I think we're like coming down off of our adrenaline rush. It was so cool. We took a flight in Colorado over the Rocky Mountains, and this was that and more. Like this, because we had 2 flights today, and each one went a different way. The Remarkable Mountains are just, well, they are that remarkable, right? Like they are just incredible. So tons and tons of footage, tons and tons of photos to go through. We made some fun friends while we were there. They're just great people. So yeah, I highly recommend it. We went with True South Aviation, and the pilot, the crew, everybody was just absolutely outstanding. Cannot recommend them enough.
Yeah. Even the boat that they partnered with.
And the boat was amazing too. Just the entire day was just amazing today. So yeah, I have nothing but good things to say.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was unbelievable, and it was such a fun experience. It definitely reminds me a lot of the time that we spent in Colorado. So definitely, if you're interested in anything aviation, go back and watch that video. We loved being able to fly. And so today I was even given the opportunity to sit in the co-pilot seat, and I absolutely jumped at that opportunity, and it was incredible. I'm like still buzzing from that opportunity. So super big thank you to True South Aviation. They were absolutely incredible. Their pilot, his name is Jason. Big shout out to you. You're a super cool person.
So we went back to the hotel, but they were cleaning our room, so we thought we would just leave them to it. And we're in town now, and we're going to go get a matcha or a coffee and just chill out in town for a little bit. All right, that's it for today.
Done. Cut. Yeah, we probably should give a quick recap of what we did today because I feel like everything happened so fast today that I'm not sure we did a very good job at kind of explaining
Story.
Everything that we were going to do today. So
a few days ago, we went to like a tour operator downtown here in Queenstown, and we asked them, hey, we want to take a helicopter flight or a plane flight or something. And they were like, cool, we got you. The weather's going to suck for the next couple of days. So,
so they're like, it's not going to happen.
We think we can get you on a flight on Wednesday. And we're like, all right, we'll take it. And so this morning we got up, we went with True South Aviation. And they picked us up from our hotel. We went to the airport and we got on a little 12-seater Cessna plane. And we flew about 35 minutes over to Milford Sound. And then we went from the plane and we boarded a little cruise boat that did an hour and 45-minute cruise around the sound. And then we basically took that same flight, 35-minute flight, back to Queenstown with a different route so that we saw new views. Flight, absolutely awesome. The flights, both of them,
phenomenal. So
incredible. The pilot, the crew, everybody was just awesome.
Is it bad if I say that the flights were legitimately better than the cruise?
I think both were fantastic, but the flights were definitely a highlight.
Like a super big highlight. If you told me that I could do the flights without doing the cruise, and if I had to choose one, you could either do the cruise or the flights, 100% the flights. Yeah. The flights were such a unique experience. I don't think many people get the opportunity to fly through these mountains.
In a small plane.
In a small plane where they're kind of level with you. If you're used to commercial aviation, you're well above mountains. You don't really get to get a sense of their size. And kind of, the way that they fly here is kind of through the mountains, just above the mountains, a couple thousand feet above the mountains. So you really get an idea of the perspective.
Yeah.
I was absolutely buzzing after that flight.
He was on top of the world.
Yeah, I got the opportunity to sit in the co-pilot seat, and it was an absolutely amazing experience to get that. So you all saw a lot of that footage that I was able to get.
If you don't know by now, Ben is a huge airplane buff and just knows everything about airplanes and loves airplanes. So
yeah, I do really like aviation, and I have a passion for aviation. So I don't think it's
he loves it. So
we love it, and it makes me excited. It gives me.
It does. It makes him very happy.
Yeah, it makes me happy. Yeah, it gives me,
joy.
Yeah.
So. Flight's outstanding. Can't say enough about him. The cruise.
No.
The cruise was also really cool. Milford Sound is just cliffs and water, and it's just really, really a cool ride to see. If you're going to do this, do it in the morning, the early flight, because the tour buses and stuff that take the big group tours, they don't get to Milford Sound until the afternoon cruise.
So that's our 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock cruise. So if you see a 12:30 or 1 o'clock cruise that you're thinking about getting on, just know that you're going to be sharing that with all of the large tour buses that are coming from Queenstown.
Because it's about a 4-hour drive to Milford Sound from Queenstown. So if you can get the flight and you can get the early cruise, definitely do it, because our cruise was only maybe half full.
Yeah.
And
also,
it was very nice.
There is another option, by the way, too. Like, just in case you're interested and you have more time to stay in New Zealand, you can stay over by like Te Anu or in Milford Sound. Mm-hmm. Those are both options. I know a number of people who were on our boat. They were staying there overnight, so they didn't take a flight or anything. So
yeah,
that is an option, but that is a huge tip to definitely take the earlier boat, because it'll be way less crowded. It'll be much more pleasurable than taking a later cruise. Yeah, there's a ton of boats to choose from. We chose Pure Milford because it partnered with True South Scenic Flights. So if you're there, I would just recommend taking their boat. One of the tour operators here was able to tell us that that boat was one of the newer boats in the fleet. So if you want a new nice boat, they had great seating options, plenty of food as well that you can purchase. You can also get, I think, a picnic meal if you want that as well. So
yeah.
All right. I think we gave you like a ridiculous amount of information for this video. Hopefully this will help you all out. If you have any questions for us, go ahead and comment down below. We will do our best to answer any questions, at least about our experience. If anybody else has been to New Zealand, especially Queenstown, and you have any specific recommendations that may help out others, go ahead and put those in the comments below. I think one of the things that we're trying to do is kind of foster a community of travelers who help other travelers, and hopefully this video could do something like that. We also appreciate it if you made this far in the video. Just go ahead and subscribe to us. We have a bunch more content coming. We have a back catalog. If you haven't watched any of our other videos, any of our older videos, go ahead and watch those as well. We have some crazy adventures in the past. Next up for us is Auckland. We have 3 days, 2 nights in Auckland. So we're going to be getting up to some fun stuff there, hopefully, as well.
This was our last day in Queenstown, and it was a banger. So, yeah.
Going out with a bang.
Yeah.
All right. We will see you on the next one.
Bye.